very good evening. Welcome to the news on the 1st of January 2019. We at Prime TV News wish all our viewers a peaceful, prosperous and a happy new year. Stay with us throughout the year as we bring you the very latest happenings across Sri Lanka, around the globe and in the sporting arena. First, a look at your top stories now. The President and the Premier extend wishes for the new year. The President instructs officials to come up with development plans to eliminate poverty. Measures taken to quell drug shortage. Arjun Aloysius and Kasun Palisena granted bail. And on news overseas, skies light up as world welcomes the new year. In your local news this evening, President Maithripala Sirisena in his New Year message says that the year 2019 should be a broad future pathway with a clear perception to achieve discipline, reconciliation and prosperity.
ලබන නව වසර 2019 වසර මුළු රටටත්
The President wishes that 2019 will bring prosperity and joy, fulfilling the wishes of the dear people of Sri Lanka. The President states that the dawn of the new year is an occasion to recollect our achievements and failures, as well as gains and losses in the year that ended. He also points out that without merely being proud of our rich heritage that includes major irrigational achievements of miraculous magnitude, we should take our irrigational civilization to a new meaningful height. In his message, it is stated that this is a historically decisive time that provides us an opportunity to learn from past mistakes and to take the correct path towards progress.
වෛරයට ආදරය දයාව සෙනෙහස මේ සියල්ල අප විසින් අපේ ගති ලක්ෂණ ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයෙන් පිළිඹු කර යුතු වෙනවා.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe in his New Year message states, as 2019 dawns with new hopes and goals, it is his pleasure to wish all Sri Lankans a prosperous year ahead. The new year will be a challenge for Sri Lanka. Nevertheless, the government is committed to making a better society for our future generations. The Premier states, as 2019 dawns with new hopes and goals, it is my utmost pleasure to wish all Sri Lankans a prosperous year ahead. He added that it was a real victory for all Sri Lankans to ensure sovereignty of the people's rule in the country to begin the new year. Leader of the opposition, Mahinda Rajapaksa, wishing for a new year full of hope and optimism, said that he hopes that Sri Lankans will set aside differences to unite and protect the country from enemy forces. A special team has been appointed to solve drugs and pharmaceuticals shortage in the country. According to the Ministry of Health, there is a shortage of 80 drug varieties. Minister Rajitha Senaratne has given instructions to import the necessary drug varieties with immediate effect to quell the situation. According to the ministry sources, the drug shortage has taken place due to the recent political turmoil in the country as procuring process was hindered. Owner of the Perpetual Treasuries, Arjun Aloysius, and CEO of the same company, Kasun Palisena, who had been remanded in connection with central bank bond scam, have been released on bail. The bail was granted by Chief Magistrate of Colombo, Lanka Jayaratna. Arjun Aloysius and Kasun Palisena were in remand custody for around 1 year. They were released on a cash bail of 1 million rupees and a personal bond of 20 million rupees per each accused. The Chief Magistrate stated that the personal bonds should be close relatives. The magistrate also suspended overseas travels of the suspects. The suspects were ordered to appear before the Criminal Investigation Department on every last Sunday of the month. The bail was granted considering the health condition of children of the two suspects. Meanwhile, the Colombo Chief Magistrate ordered to re-remand former prison superintendent Emil Ranjan Lamaheva till 8th of this month in connection with assassinating 27 inmates of the Valikada prison. The suspect was ordered to be further remanded by Additional Magistrate Priyantha Liyanage. Emil Ranjan Lamaheva has also filed a bail application. The Criminal Investigation Department informed the court that investigations pertaining to the incident have not completed yet. IP Nyomal Rangajiva of the Police Narcotics Bureau, who was also in remand custody regarding the same incident, was granted bail previously. The Colombo Magistrates Court ordered the further examination of witnesses of the case against former Minister Wimal Veeravansha's wife Shashi Veeravansha. She has been accused for forging a general passport and diplomatic passport providing false information to the Department of Immigration and Emigration. A statement was recorded from retired Deputy Registrar General Sumatipala Hettiarachi. The case was fixed to 14th of this month. President Maithripala Sirisena, commencing work for the new year, paid homage to the sacred Jayashri Mahabodhiya Anuradhapura and the Somavatiya Rajamahavihara Polonnaruwa. During his visit, the President called on the chief incumbent of the Somavatiya Rajamahavihara, the Venerable Pahamune Sri Sumangala Thera, and obtained blessings. Later, President Sirisena joined in special religious observances held at the sacred premises, and the Mahasangha chanted Set Pirit to invoke blessings. The President also joined in the special Kapruka Puja for the Somavatiya Chaitya. The Polonnaruwa Buddhist Association has organized a milk, rice and sweet meat dansala for the devotees who are visiting the Somavatiya Raja Mahavihara to receive blessings for the new year. This dansala was inaugurated by the President. President Sirisena engaged in a cordial discussion with the devotees who visited the dansala and joined in offering milk, rice and sweetmeats to the people. During this visit, the President observed the construction work of the two-story Dharmashala building at the premises of the historic Somavatiya and instructed the relevant officials to expedite the construction work. Meanwhile, the President paid respect to the sacred Jayashri Mahabodhi in Anuradhapura yesterday afternoon and received blessings for the new year. Atamasthanaadhipati, the Venerable Dr. Pallegama Sirinivasa Nayaka Thera, held a brief conversation with the President. President Sirisena assured the continuous support to all the activities for the development of Sri Mahabodhi. The President joined the religious rituals at Ruan Valley Saya and the special puja to receive blessings. President Sirisena visited the Ruan Valley Saya temple. He called on the Venerable Pallegama Hemaratana Thera and inquired about his well-being and received blessings. Meanwhile, the President also planted a Sepalika sapling at the Ruan Valley Saya temple premises. Former Minister Duminda Disanayaka, Tissa Karalyadda, former Chief Minister Peshala Jayaratna and Chairman of Telecom Kumarasiri Sirisena were also present on this occasion. You're watching Prime TV News, and still on the local scene, Inspector General of Police Pujit Jayasundara says a special mission will be conducted to seize illegal firearms. The IGP said that the mission will be implemented during the next 3 months. He was speaking at a function held at the police headquarters to mark the commencement of work for the new year. The pledge of the police service was read under the aegis of Pujit Jayasundara. To mark the beginning of the new year, the police have organized religious observances as well. The IGP took measures to hand over 2 official vehicles to the Colombo Crime Division at the event. Commencing duties for the new year was held in a large number of government organizations this morning, reading the Pledge of Public Servants. Commencement of duties for the new year was held at Temple Trees under the patronage of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe amidst religious observances. The Premier also joined in the morning tea with the staff of Temple Trees. Several ministers were also present at the event. Meanwhile, Secretary to the President, Udaya R. Seneviratne, says all the public servants must commit to fulfill their respective duties in this new year with the aim of making President Maithripala Sirisena's vision of making the country prosperous. The Secretary to the President, Udaya R. Seneviratne, made these remarks addressing the staff of the Presidential Secretariat before the commencement of work for the new year at the Presidential Secretariat. Seneviratne extended his warm wishes to all the public servants for the new year and pointed out the importance of collective work to encounter challenges in this new year. Minister of Highways and Road Development and Petroleum Resources Development, Kabir Hashim, presided over the ceremony to mark the commencement of work for the new year at his ministry. Deputy Minister Ranjan Ramanayaka, Secretary to the Ministry Sunil Hettiarachi, and several other distinguished officials were present at the event. A new Facebook page was introduced by the Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation to entertain public complaints and suggestions. The new Facebook page was launched under the patronage of Minister Arjuna Ranatunga at the Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation Services in Battaramulla today. The minister also joined the event to commence duties for the new year, reading the Pledge of Public Servants. Secretary to the Ministry, L.P. Jayampati, also participated in the event. Meanwhile, Minister Palani Digambaram presided the event to commence duties for the new year of the Ministry of Upcountry New Villages, Infrastructure and Community Development. Parliamentarian M. Tilakaraj and Secretary to the Ministry, P. Suresh, were also present. The staff of the Ministry of Finance and Mass Media commenced their duties for the new year, hoisting the national flag and reading the Pledge for Public Servants. The event took place under the auspices of Secretary to the Ministry, Dr. R.H.S. Samaratunga. Addressing the gathering, Dr. Samaratunga pointed out that the new year is a challenging period. He also stated that it is compulsory to maintain financial discipline, according top priority to financial management. The 17th death commemoration of former minister, UNP Vice Chairman and General Secretary Gamini Attukorala was marked today. Gamini Attukorala was elected to Parliament in the 1977 general election, vying under the UNP ticket for Nivitigala electorate as the youngest member of Parliament then. Gamini Attukorala had been performing a yeoman service in active politics throughout his career. He became the General Secretary of the UNP in 1995. He was appointed as Vice President of the UNP in 2001. Gamini Attukorala passed away on the 1st of January 2002 at the peak of his political journey. Buddhist religious observances and an almsgiving were held at his home in Panavanna under the patronage of Minister Thalata Attukorala in the memory of Gamini Attukorala. President Maithripala Sirisena has instructed officials to come up with development plans to minimize poverty in the country. The president has given advice to the government officials at a progress review meeting of the Pibidemu Polonnaruwa District Development Program, which was held at the District Secretariat of Polonnaruwa. The president paid attention on the progress of the Pibidemu Polonnaruwa program in 2008. He also inquired about the plans for year 2019. The district secretary informed that 9,615 million rupees has been set aside for development activities in the Polonnaruwa district under the initiative. He also highlighted that success of the project is also 100%. The president also inquired about the programs implemented to eliminate drug menace and poverty in the Polonnaruwa district. He paid attention on fulfilling shortage of human resources in the government organizations. The key officials were focused on development activities in Polonnaruwa town, including construction of the new bus station and solid waste management projects. The president ordered the officials to implement an innovative program to improve agriculture in Polonnaruwa. Meanwhile, a round of discussions were held at the Chandra Mandapa of Polonnaruwa on new development plans for year 2019. Public representatives of the district from all the parties were called for the discussion. The president urged them to submit new development proposals before the 10th of January. Police media spokesman SP Ruan Gunasekara says a special operation is afoot to avert possible road accidents during the festive season. Ruan Gunasekara was speaking at a media briefing held in Colombo. He pointed out that 470 drunken drivers were arrested countrywide during the period of 24 hours which ended at 6 a.m. today. He also stated that the operation has been implemented since the 15th of December to minimize damages caused by road accidents. Ruan Gunasekara highlighted that a considerable amount of road accidents are caused by drunken drivers every year. For more information, visit www.itanews.lk. Many thanks for joining us. Good night.